Hello, thanks for watching. Today we're going to look at the cherry picker and learn how to do the cherry picker, which is a great flatland trick from the 80s. One of the more spectacular ones, I think. It's the cherry picker, the bar ride, and the boomerangs and the lawnmowers. Ow! And we'll see how it goes. Oh, firstly though, there are a couple of things that we're going to do beforehand as a sort of a precursor in learning this trick, because I think it's important, and if you can get these basics down, the rest is pretty straightforward. Alright, so I'm going to say that there are three parts to this trick. One is the ride in, the second part is the actual trick, the hopping up on the back wheel, and the third part is the ride out. We're going to practice them all out of order for a good reason. I also want to add to my friends in the Ukraine, we're all thinking of you and we all hope that you're okay, alright? Take care. And my friends in Russia, we all understand that the governments quite often don't represent the people. Well, it's happened again. Second time this has happened. Well, I'm not sure what to do now. Well, thanks for joining me on the ride to the tennis courts. Maybe I'll try the other spot again. So I talked about some precursor tricks, and pretty much the first one is just hopping on the back wheel. Brakes on, one foot up, other foot up. And as usual, you want to be in control, nice gentle bounces. So pretend you're bouncing on eggshells and you don't want to smash the eggshells, just nice and gentle. When you practice that one, you got this one as well on the front wheel. And then this one with the back wheel up in the air. That's what I want you to practice. And the idea, it's like with everything, you're up, you're here. If you start to fall that way, you've got to move that way to get underneath you to balance you again. You start to fall that way, move the bottom bit to get underneath you to balance you. So you're up on the back wheel. Say you're falling this way, you've got to get the back tyre underneath you to balance again. So every time you hop, you're moving the back tyre around all over the place. If you're falling this way, move the back tyre underneath you. If you're falling this way, same thing, move the back tyre underneath you. And if you're falling that way, you've got to get the back tyre underneath you back to that balance point. If you can get these hops, then pretty much you can do a cherry picker, pretty much. So nice and gentle, doing the hops. So with the cherry picker, you've got to pick a side to climb up on. Generally when I'm riding with my, and I'm doing jumps or whatever, I've got my left foot in front. When I'm just standing there, my left foot's in front. So I'm going to stand on the left-hand side of the bike. If your right foot's in front, I imagine you're going to be on the right side of the bike. The next thing is I'm going to adjust the pedals so the pedal on the side of the bike I'm on is out of the way, and that also makes the pedal on the other side, usually I go about there. That's so when I come off, when you come down, you go to ride out of it, your pedal's right there to ride out of. But anyway, stand the bike up. My hand's on the back brake. That's why my back brake's on the right hand side, because I've got the back brake with my right hand on the handlebars. Left hand on the front wheel. Right foot on the tyre. You can see right foot on the tyre. And you're going to step up and over and put your left foot on the seat tube there. So you're going to step in, holding the brake, step up and, oh jeez. Maybe at this point I should add that I've wrecked my back and I can't really move very well. So I thought, I've got to post a video tonight. I'll do a cherry picker how-to and that'll be fine. That won't hurt my back. But I think I might be a little bit wrong. Okay, so set the pedals, right foot on the tyre, and and stepping up and okay. Lucky you can already hop on the back wheel. Foot on the tyre. Step up and over. There we go. All right, so that's what you're aiming for. Get there, and when you get there, just wait until you get back to the ground and you'll just put one foot out and land back on the ground. So back in the 80s, we never had the brakes there. They were underneath there and we had a ton of room there to put our feet. But now, the geometry of the frames are so short and squashed and compressed. Just figure something out. Okay. Foot on, hand on the brake, ready, and up, foot on, there we go, and whoa, shit. I don't even know what to say anymore. Okay, I'll move back a little bit. Set the pedal. This time, gonna try and do one, maybe two hops while we're up there. Foot on. Ready, and up and over. 1, 2. And I'm sure you can see the progression from here. 2 hops, 3 hops, 4 hops, 5 hops, 6 hops, and then you just hop indefinitely. We're learning step 2 and step 3. We're going to learn to get up into the cherry picker, learn the hops, and then the ride out. Because in my opinion, the ride in is probably the most difficult. So it was just, let's do that later. So, move away from the camera. Foot on the tyre. Ready, and up. And there we go, we're up. To come down. Shit. You could do it that way. Or you could do it this way. I'm so sorry, I'm such a moron. I've been setting the pedals the wrong way around. Those are the, you probably saw this right from the beginning. Okay, pedal's gonna be there, all right? So the side that I'm on, that pedal's going to be forwards. So when I land, I can land and step out. I'll show you this way. So when you land, you're up here. As you come down, gonna grab the hand onto both hands on the handlebars, take your foot out over the top, and plant it on the pedal, and then you ride out. You ride straight out. That's more like it. Set the pedal there. Okay, ready and up. Hand on the handle. Oh shit, I'm not again. The idea is really straightforward. Start falling this way or falling this way. As you fall, take your hand onto the handlebar, take your foot around and onto the pedal. That's the idea. Okay, like this. Ready and up. You're up. Fall. Whoa! Okay, so foot on, stepping up and over, hop for a little bit or not, just start to fall. As you're falling that way, take your hand, put it on the handlebar, take your foot out and around, foot on the pedal and ride out. Ready and up. So we're up here, we're falling, foot out, around onto the... Now, you saw how easy that was, and it is really easy, as long as you're falling in the right direction. If you do what I'm doing, and just wait, and then eventually the ground will come up and you can just step onto the ground, just like that. So it is really easy, give it a go, because it's not that hard. The first thing, let's get there, get up, step up, and then fall. Okay? Get up, step up, oh. Start hopping, oh. And then fall, wait. Like that. Oh. Now for the ride in. This is a tricky bit. It's doable, but this will take, as long as you can get up there and hop, that's your balance point. You've got to get to that balance point. So set the pedals. You're going to stand on the back pegs, up on the front wheel, up on the back wheel. You're going to let go of this hand, grab the tyre. I'm just going to stop there. I'm going to do a part 2. I'm so sorry. I can't. Shit. I hope you're well.